Kahalar Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Hakakwadash. When I say Shalom to the Akyam, the Akwat, it's pushing the truth in four corners of the world. And also Shalom, double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Continue to rule and guide us through the Spirit. Yes, I have a short little note here. Just pick up this on CNN here. Right, US and UK accuse Russia of launching new space weapon. Right, we just play this. Seeing the arrows there that will not turn back from the archers. Right, just want to read this little thing here quick. Right, the US and UK militaries on Thursday accused Russia of conducting a space-based anti-satellite weapons test earlier this month, saying that a Russian satellite released an object capable of targeting a satellite. Right, now we know everything going totally digital, like how the 5G and stuff, starting to come around the world. And then you have these thousands and thousands of satellites that's starting to orbit, right? That they're gonna form a network, like a net around the world. Remember in Terminator they had what is it, Skynet, right? So the warfare is not only physical with the missiles, but it also digital. It's technology, right? So in this case, the Russians have a weapon to target satellite, which will make the other countries, and in this case, Babylon, the Great, America, blind, right? Because once you hit them in certain places where they're blind, they will never see what's coming, right? So you have to cripple the opponent first. So this is a perfect way to hit them, to get rid of them, right? And we all know Russia have a missile that they say could wipe out America in 1 hour, and we know about that in Revelation, right? It's the first time the US has accused Moscow of testing such a weapon. The US Space Command has evidence that Russia conducted a non-destructive test of a space-based anti-satellite weapon. The command said in a statement saying that on July 15th, so you see how recent this is, Russia injected a new object into the orbit from Cosmos 2543, a Russian satellite that has been in orbit since 2019. The statement added that the new object was released in proximity to another Russian satellite, activity that the command said was inconsistent with the satellite's stated mission as an inspector satellite. Action of this kind threatened the peaceful use of space and risk causing debris that could pose a threat to satellites and the space systems on which the world depends. So you see, the world depends on these satellites. So when you're on your mobile phone and getting your own WhatsApp and Instagram and Twitter and whatever it is, that is a very good way to distract and pull the veil over your eyes. But behind that, they putting things in place, right, to actually bring in the microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And also the warfare is going to start off like a digital warfare, right? Going on here, we call on Russia to avoid any further such testing Air Vice Marshal Harvey Smith, head of UK Space Directorate, said in a statement. So you're starting to see that the nation is starting to warn the other one and trying to tell the other one stop doing that and do this, and they're trying to control this nation, but Russia will not happen. Right? The Mosai is going to turn them back. Right? So all this is building up. Right? As you see here, the accusation comes amid heightened tensions between Washington and Moscow over a range of issues. In recent days, the U.S. had accused Russia of a wide range of activities, including cyber attacks on organizations involved in coronavirus vaccine development, human rights abuses, and using Russian mercenaries to destabilize Libya. Reports that Russian operatives offered cash incentives to Taliban-linked militants to target U.S. troops in Afghanistan have further highlighted the tense relationship. So when this COVID is killing out Babylon right now, because they watching something here today where they say millions of people out of job, businesses closing, so people starting to feel the pinch, as they tighten the belt, and this COVID started to ramp up, and there's not even like a second wave, right? So watching that, and they're putting that as a big distraction to what's happening in the back, which is, for example, this, right? Cyber warfare. Right? This is the first time U.S. had publicly accused Russia of testing an orbit weapon that is a weapon based in space. The Russian satellite system used to conduct this on-orbit tests, orbit weapons test, is the same satellite system that we raised concerns about earlier this year when Russia maneuvered near a U.S. government satellite. Right? So they're not only having war on the ground, but they're gonna have war up there as well. I don't want to go too much on this. Right? Skipping on further here. Russian and Chinese anti-satellite weapons was cited as one of the reasons why the U.S. needed a military branch focused on space, prompting the creation of the Space Force, which Raymond now leads. Right? U.S. satellites play a critical role in everything from navigation, weapons targeting, and intelligence gathering, including keeping tabs on North Korea's nuclear weapon program and monitoring Russian and Chinese military activity, and there is concern about Beijing and Moscow's growing ability to target satellites. So you see, America seen this as a big threat because the satellite that they have is like their eyes in the sky. They say a critical role in everything from navigation, weapons targeting, and intelligence gathering. Right? If you blind them, they would not see this thing coming. And everybody, you see Russia, China, North Korea is mentioned here, right? Everybody could send missiles and they would be blinded by it. By the time you pick it up, it's too late. Right? So I just don't want to go on too much, but with that, I want to say shalom until the next time.